AppSec's online support program. Class 8, Week 9, Lesson 3. Subject English Language. Prepared by Asma Ahmed Wasi. Textbook, Student Book 3, page number 62, Unit 5, A Place to Live. Topic, Language Focus 1, Correlative Conjunctions. Resources required, English Ahead Student Book 3, audio CD attached with Student Book 3, dictionary, loose sheets of papers to jot down the points. Introduction of the lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn about what are correlative conjunctions. What are the rules for using correlative conjunction in a sentence? Guidelines or instructions. The weekly work assigned will be split over weekdays according to the timetable set by parents. Parents will monitor or supervise their ward's work. Any videos or research work suggested in the assignment will be strictly monitored by parents. Written work will be done on loose sheets by clearly mentioning student's name, class and section, subject and date. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to define and identify correlative conjunction. Use correlative conjunction in sentences. Warm-up. What are conjunctions? Let's recall. Conjunction is a word that joins sentences, phrases, or clauses like but, and, yet, or because. Just as we need glue to join two things together, in language we need words like but, and, yet, or because to join words and phrases together. We call these words conjunctions. Correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunctions join sentences, phrases, or clauses but are always used in pairs like both and, not only but also, neither nor, whether or. Unlike conjunctions which are single short words, correlative conjunctions are pair of words used in a sentence to give it a parallel structure. Correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions come in pairs, and you have to use both of them in different places in a sentence to make them work. They get their name from the fact that they work together, and relate one sentence element to another. Correlative conjunctions include pairs such as either or, neither nor, whether or. For example, either or. I want either the cheesecake or the chocolate cake. Whether or. I didn't know whether you would want the cheesecake or the chocolate cake, so I got both. Neither nor. Oh, you want neither the cheesecake nor the chocolate cake. No problem. When to use correlative conjunction? Whether or. We use them to join two clauses just before infinitives. Example, I don't know whether to get a job or go to university. Now we have used whether and or just before the infinitive. Now students, this is the infinitive. To plus main verb. Get is the main verb. So to plus get is the infinitive. To plus go is the infinitive because go is also the main verb. We have used whether and or before the infinitive. Either or. We use them when there are two or more real choices just before the main verb. For example, you can either take a boat ride a walk around the harbor. We have used either and or just before the main verb take and walk. We can use them before the entire clause. For example, either stop complaining, that is the first clause. We have used either at the start of the first clause, or speak to the waiter. We have used or at the start of the second clause. Neither nor. We use them when the choices are negative and not available. For example, you can neither take a train nor bus to the town. Recap. Students, in this tutorial, we have learned about conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, when to use correlative conjunction in a sentence. Task assigned. Exercise 1. Complete the travel guide. Use either, neither, whether to fill in the blanks. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences. Use the words in brackets either or, neither nor, or whether or. The first example has been done for you in the book. Write 3 sentences of your own using the following: either, neither, whether. Thank you.